are here to highlight groups, people, or events that make Fort Wayne a better place. And today with me in the studio is a gentleman who's been here before, but he certainly is the type of gentleman that I enjoy talking to because he is the type that makes Fort Wayne a better place. His name is Dr. Bill Jarvis. And Dr. Jarvis, thank you again for being here this afternoon.
Thank you.
It's a good...
You improve socially by almost forcing yourself to do things. It's by participation in life that you improve. So in other words, when I was in the hospital, I lived at the hospital and we did activities in the community. I would have to force myself. I was in a wheelchair then. I would have to force myself to do it, to go out in the evening for an hour.
Really?
I would force myself to go to the movies or to be with people, go shopping, or whatever we're going to do. But I found that by forcing myself to do things, I improved. And it was by that kind of forcing myself to be social that I could improve. The physical has been very slow with me. The walking and all that has been very slow. The physical, I give an example of how I've improved in the physical.
Okay.
At the hospital on the treadmill, I went 0.2 miles an hour. That's as fast as I could go. That is very slow.
Yes.
So then over the years, I would keep working at the treadmill like 3 days a week. And every time I did the treadmill, I would track three things. I would track my speed. I would track the duration of time, the length of time that I did it, and then I would have a scale of 1 to 10 for ease of walking. 10 was hard, 1 was easy. And every time I did the treadmill, I would record those down. But after about 4 weeks, you go back and you look, and you see that the numbers are getting higher. The speed is getting higher, the ease of walking is getting easier, the duration time is getting more. So you can see the improvement, but the secret is writing it down and recording it.
That's very interesting. Let me share something. Telling me how much I did the last time. So the writing down is really very important then, isn't it?
Well, I find that it's very helpful if you write it down and you keep track of it. I have in my book here.
Yeah, I saw all those charts.
Improvement charts for each area, where you can record things and see how you did. Here's one filled out. It's filled out, and then you record how much you were, if you did it, you tally mark or whatever. And the thing is, with brain injury, you never see improvement day to day. When you have a stroke, you'll never see improvement day to day, but you will see it after 3 months if you record it. If you record it, then you'll see how you're improving at something. It might be very small, but you will see it.
Really? Well, now, if there's people out there watching at home, and if you've had any problems, and maybe if you just start recording what you're doing, that might help them at home too, mightn't it?
Just let me mention one other thing, Dave, that really helps, I feel.
Okay.
It's what I call verbalization. If you verbalize how you improve, this comes from my experience as a principal and a teacher. If you verbalize it, there's something about verbalizing it that affects you psychologically. If I tell you stories of how I've improved on the treadmill, then psychologically, I'm telling myself I'm getting better. And when you say psychologically you're getting better, then you believe you're getting better, and you do get better.
You are. Okay.
So verbalizing is very important.
Okay. And you got some quotes here by Winston Churchill. Did you want to? You told me you wanted to use that one.
I have a quote here that I really love. The quote is this: "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." Now, if you apply that to TBI, just because you're succeeding at improving, that's not final. But failure to improve is not fatal. In other words, you learn by your mistakes. You learn by the things you do wrong. But it's the courage to continue. And I feel that you have to have courage to continue, even if it takes 8 years. You continue until you die.
Amen.
It becomes a way of life.
Keep on keeping on.
Exactly.
You know, Bill, we're down to the last 3 minutes. What have I not asked you that you want the people to be sure to know today before you leave? Let me think. Caught me off guard here. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, is there one thought you wanted to share with the people? I know you want, if we have anybody out there that has traumatic brain injuries that would like to get a hold of you.
I know what the one thought. The one thought is that there is hope. There is always hope. There is hope for improving. So many people, when they have a stroke or a brain injury, they think life is over. Life is not over. Life is good, and there is hope for improving, and you can improve. You have to believe that you're going to improve. And I believe that people are going to improve. If you want to improve, you have the desire, and you persevere, you will improve.
Okay, that makes sense.
In other words, you will improve until you die. We're all going to die, but you will improve until you die.
Well, life isn't a goal. Life is a journey.
Exactly.
And this is part of the journey, part of the experience. Okay. You know, I need to say some quick thank yous. I want to thank Paul Morrison. Thank you, Paul, for being here today. You have done a terrific job. In the booth, we have Norm Compton, and he is in there flicking all the switches, making the different cameras work. Thank you, Norm. I want to thank the Allen County Public Library, Comcast Cablevision, and Access Fort Wayne for allowing us to do all of these shows. Because without their facilities and you're watching at home, there'd be no reason to do this. And this is Dave Wilkins for Thought You'd Like to Know. I'm going to be taking the summer off, but I should be back here in the autumn. And if you have a topic or a subject that you'd like to promote, if you'll get with the library, we'll be doing something probably in September. So until then, this is Dave Wilkins thanking you for watching. And Bill, thank you for being here today. And God bless, and keep on, guys.
Thank you, Dave.
You're doing a good job. You're doing a great job.
Okay.
Okay. And until next time, this is Dave Wilkins saying, God bless, and Thought You'd Like to Know.